Alright guys, we're going to go right into this. Get ready with me. My face is already prepped and primed. I'm starting with my brows. I am using MAC's brow pencil in the color Spiked. It is a dark brown pencil. Something that I would suggest for all dark-haired females to opt for a dark brown color instead of black. It just gives a softer look and effect for the brows. And this by far is my favorite brow pencil. Um, Very lightly do I just go with the arch of my brows, my natural shape, and then I fill in. Okay, I am using NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer in the color Tan because I like a sculpted brow and also because I like it natural looking, which the two can coexist. I am using a concealer to outline my brow. The concealer is just a shade above my natural skin tone, so that way it gives it a more softer look. It's still sculpted, but it's not, so contrast to everything else that I'm going to be doing. Okay, and you guys can opt out for this part, but you can see that concealer really does make a difference. I'm going to finish the other eye off camera, and now we're moving into my lids. I am going to use my Paintpot in Painterly. That is going to be my eyeshadow primer. I never ever use or apply eyeshadow without a primer. And my MAC paint pots are just my primer of choice for the moment. And I'm going to go into this MAC palette, and I'm using the color Saddle Brown, I think. And I'm just applying that all over the lid and into the crease. Going for a very soft look with the eyes today. And I'm going into this MAC Mineralized Duo eyeshadow, and I'm taking out that beautiful copper color. I believe this is discontinued, but it is called Under Your Spell. And if you can tell, it just adds a nice little shimmer to the look. Now for my eyeliner, I'm using Sephora's cream eyeliner, and that is in the color Must Have, which is just a simple black. And as I always state, the easiest way to do your eyeliner is just to do short, soft strokes, and that will create the straightest line for you. I'm actually taking my line out a little further today to give it a sort of a winged effect. And for my waterline, I'm using MAC Kohl Pencil, and that color is Feline. Alright guys, and I'm just applying a little bit more of that eyeshadow to add a little bit more shimmer until I am satisfied. Now my mascara is my MAC Zoom Waterfast Lash as Mascara, and I'm applying that to the upper and lower lids, or upper and lower lash lines. My foundation is BH Cosmetics Liquid Foundation, and the color is Mocha. I'm just going to apply that all over my face, and I'm using circular motions as usual to give it an airbrush effect. This is one of my favorite foundations at the moment, and today I'm going for a simple look, not too much of a highlight and contour look. This is more of what I would do on an everyday basis. Okay guys, and what I'm using now is my MAC Prep and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder. I'm just going to apply that all over my face. What that is going to do is to set the foundation and also remove any excess oil that's on my face because my skin can get oily. I'm going to my MAC palette and I'm using this sculpting powder, and that is in the color Definitive. I'm going to apply that to the hollows of my cheeks. And I'm just going to blend that out. Now for my blush, I am using this beautiful pink color. I believe it's called Salsa Rose by MAC. What I'll do is make sure to have everything in the description box so that you can see what products I use and the correct names for them. And for my lips, I am using MAC's Night Moth lip liner to just outline my lips. I'm going for a very bold lip today. And I am also using a matte lipstick, and because of that, I have prepped my lips with some Vaseline. It's always important to prep your lips when you're using matte lipsticks anyway, to try to prevent from it drying out your lips. And what I'm using today is 918 by Wet n Wild, which is called Cherry Bomb. Hands down, one of my favorites. I love this line from Wet n Wild. They are very long lasting, and although they're kind of like a matte, they do not dry your lips out. Alright guys, so I'm all done with my face, and now we're going to move on to this head of mine. Oh, Lord have mercy. So I am rocking 2-strand twists. I actually just twisted them up last night, and what's in my hair is the Cantu Shea Moisture or Shea Butter leave-in conditioner. I have a little bit of coconut oil in there, and what I use to twist my hair is Miss Jessie's Curly Pudding. I absolutely love this stuff. I'm going to start the takedown, and I'm using Clear Moisture Therapy, and this is just some Shea moisturizing scalp conditioner. I'm going to apply that all throughout my scalp. And again, with the Curly Pudding, it can be very expensive, but I love Miss Jessie's. I always catch her at BOGOs, at Target, or online. So when it's buy one get one free, hunty, you better buy one and get one free. This has been like hands down my #1 favorite product since I started my transitioning process, which was almost 3 years ago. And as you can see, it leaves your hair very, very well defined. And what I'm going for today is just a defined look. I am not going to pick out the 2-strand twist to the point where it's an afro. I'm just going to leave it very defined, so that way the style is going to last longer. So as the days go on, it will gradually turn into that afro, which is fine, but I just want to slow the process down, keep it defined for a little bit, and that's why I am just taking it out like that. Now I did about 95% of my hair, and I'm just going to finish up in the front. And also, when I apply the Curly Pudding, it is to damp hair, and then I just let it air dry overnight. And I'm just going to refresh my curls with the Carol's Daughter's Hair Milk. And I'm just going to pick it out just to close in any gaps that there may be. And of course I find more twists that I missed. So that's what I'm doing there. And what I'm going to do is just keep picking and try to close in this hair. And I want to show you guys the definition before I move on. And as you can see, it's very moisturized, very defined, which is why I love this stuff. You can get these results with other items as well, but I'm just a big fan, and I'm never disappointed with Miss Jessie's. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is finish this up off camera, and I'm going to post a couple of pictures of how I did my hair that day, or how I actually finished the process, because I'm late for church. Smooches guys, God bless.